Live video, starting live video, and
we are live from Keeler Gardens, recovering from the torrential weekend of rain we had. So we haven't been doing a great deal of work outside because it's been so wet. And working in a wet garden isn't great for your soil, it's not great for your tools.
It's not really great for your feet either.
It's not great for your shoes.
Or your pants when you slip and fall.
But today we are going to talk to you about transplanting and splitting at this time of year, because really now is the time when we're getting plants in the ground and we're sharing. So we're going to start by mentioning again that we are Keeler Gardens, coming to you from the north side of Chicago. If you like our videos and you want to know when we're live, follow us, like us, stay involved, and then you'll get notifications for when we're live.
And we just found out that we could be going live on YouTube also for better quality video, but we need 1,000 subscribers.
And I think we have 13 right now.
Yes.
So if you would like much better quality videos through YouTube, then please, I'm picking up a sign that fell over.
Here's your sign.
Here's your sign. Please do follow us also. Follow our YouTube
Subscribe
channel.
on our
Subscribe
YouTube
to our
channel.
YouTube channel. We do often post these videos in higher quality to our YouTube channel when we can. So if you're finding that the Facebook quality isn't up to par for the close-ups and the detail, you can try finding some of these videos on our YouTube channel. And we are also on Instagram. We are a small nonprofit offering you an opportunity to connect with nature. We want to give you the space to do that, programs like this to do that, different opportunities to connect with nature to improve your mental, physical, and emotional health.
Such as?
Oh, our Cats at Work program. So animals, bird watching, hummingbird tracking. We do art programs. We do programs that you can do indoors, things that you can enjoy from the indoors, things for small spaces because we're in urban areas. That's what our goal is. Our goal is to educate you and share with you and offer you programming that can bring nature into your life, whether it's your home, your school, your workplace, for the betterment of all of us as individuals and our community as a whole.
So on to the transplants.
One of the ways we do that is we give away plants. There's a lot of, there would have been a lot of plant sales going on now at local greenhouses, through garden clubs, plant exchanges. This is the time of year to do that, and some of that's been changed and canceled, but we still are offering all kinds of opportunities for you to take home plants with you. So one of the reasons why we transplant and why we split is this. This is an iris, and it's a wonderful, and you can see it's almost coming to bloom. It's a wonderful plant, but as it gets substantial and it grows and it expands and it makes more and more and more, it sort of outlives it outgrows its space, and you can see it's actually climbing up onto these rocks here. So we have to pull these out because they've got nowhere to go at this point. So we will pull these out, we'll pot them up, and we'll put them either on the sidewalk or we'll put your name on them so that you can take them home and plant them in your space. And if you'll swing around to the deck, you'll notice on this side of the deck, we have done that. We've pulled some of these irises out and
These
potted
are
them
for
up.
specific people that had asked.
Yes, some people had asked for some certain quantities, and so we've put these to the side. But at any given time, you might find pots just lining the sidewalks. That is things that we have split that we want you to transplant into your space. So another one that's really great to split is sedum. This can be just chopped right in half, and I could give you half and put it in your garden, and it would recover, and we would never even know it was split. If you look at these two spirea here, okay, and then I'm gonna have Ed pan around to these two little babies over here. These two were little offshoots of these two. So we made new ones.
Facebook Live, mommy!
And then back in here, you can see some small leaves growing in these pots. These are stakes, just sticks of dogwood that we cut off, that we stuck in the dirt in the hopes that they would root, and then that could become a new plant. So we'll have dogwood, but we have so many things to share. You trying to do a hummingbird garden or a butterfly garden or a pollinator
Somebody
garden?
actually asked on one of the community groups of whether or not it's worth it to try and do anything for hummingbirds, and has anybody seen a hummingbird in the Old Irving Park area?
So a lot of people have seen hummingbirds in our area. I will say that one of our successes was with a substantial lantana. It's called a standard. It looks like a shrub, but on like a tree form. The hummingbirds love that. We also, it has been said that once you get a hummingbird once in your area, they'll come back every year looking for food. We do have plants that are meant specifically for hummingbirds. There also is an annual petunia called Petunia exerta that if anyone is interested in, we could talk about doing like a community buyout and buy a whole bunch of it to see if we can bring hummingbirds to our community.
Maybe I'll
from
put
a
that on the group that I saw.
That's a long-term project though, because that's a massive project. So back to transplanting and splitting. For example, we have Baptisia here. This is false indigo. If you look at every single one of these stakes here, you'll see each one of these. We could scoop one or two of those out and give them to you. It also makes babies. It seeds itself. We have hellebore in the back that seeds itself. I have many babies of that. Our peonies, as you can see, are substantial. We can pull some of those out. And the entire pollinator habitat. We talked about on our In Bloom tour, we talked about how the red columbine, the little lantern, seeds itself. And if you come around here, we'll review that. All of these red blooms in here, these little red blooms, every single one of those plants was a seeded volunteer. We didn't plant any of this. So we could offer these up to the community and they will reappear because it seeds itself. We also have ground cover that is easy to split and share. The goal here is for us to take a little bit from ours and give to yours, and then they both sort of grow and fill a space in. It's very easy to split certain things. Some things aren't as easy to split, like for example, we can't split a rose bush. We have to wait for a runner, or we have to wait for a seed to give you a rose bush. Same with lilac. We can't really split a lilac in half. We'd have to dig the whole bush out, but oftentimes we have seeds or runners that we can pull and give you a baby lilac. All right, but most of this can be split. So the way we do that, very simply, is we just come through with a spade or a shovel and we choose a section. If you look down here, you can see that although this is one plant, you can see that there's a natural split right here. So we would literally put a shovel in here and just scoop.
Can you put one hand on one side of the split and one hand on the other?
So
yeah,
you can see how there's very few plants growing in between. And we would just stick the shovel right down here and we would scoop out this little section for you. And then in 2 years, this little guy will look like this in your yard. So think about what you might enjoy. Take a walk through Keeler Gardens if you're in the neighborhood, even if you're not in the neighborhood. If you're close enough that you could come and visit us one day. It's just a public street. You can park your car right there. You can ride your bike down. You can just walk. Take a look. And if you see something and you're like, I really like that, point it out. Ask for it. We will split it for you. I'm looking around because something smells wonderful. I think something's blooming and it smells really pretty, and I don't know what it is.
I'm trying to get the angle where I can see. I can't see the cameras because it's turning into a nice, bright, sunny day.
So let us know if there's something that you want. I believe we have 3 or more dozen native species in this pollinator habitat, and I think every single one of them is splittable that we can share with you. Almost. I think 5 are not. The shrubs are more difficult, but the rest we can split. We can get you native asters, phloxes. We have golden Alexanders that were part of the In Bloom tour. They're going crazy. We have to split them. We must pull them out. We have lily of the valley like you wouldn't believe.
You're starting to sound like a used car salesman. Come on down to Keeler Gardens. We'll split that for you. We'll split this for you.
All right, so you get the idea. So do not hesitate if you see something you like or you need.
And how would they get in contact with you if they wanted to let you know they were interested in something?
Well, why don't we consider email?
Let's consider that.
I am Gina at KeelerGardens.org. And if you wanted to do this as an educational program, you would talk to Ed at KeelerGardens.org. We have a lot of ways that we can create these, make these programs into educational tools for you. Okay, so. With that said, we are Keeler Gardens on the north side of Chicago, offering you programs to connect you with nature through our nonprofit. The ways we do that, we are on a public space. You can come, you can enjoy the space, immerse yourself. There's scents, there's cats to play with, there's chairs to sit in. They're wet now, be careful. Yeah. There are rocking chairs to sit in. We often have music playing. Sometimes Ed's making jokes, you know, whatever. That's a plus or a minus, I don't know. So those are the literal ways. Through our videos, you can be immersed in nature. Our videos aren't always about gardening. They are about art projects. They're about animals. They're about views. They're about incorporating nature into your life. We have educational options. We have What's in Bloom on Instagram, so you can see the flowers that are around the space. On Saturdays, we do our What's in Bloom garden tour to show you up close what's blooming. And on Fridays, we do our Feature Friday. Another way that we connect you with nature is to keep you connected with people, businesses, groups, projects that we're working on with others and in conjunction with others, and we feature those things on Fridays. So you have an idea of who we are and what we do. One way we can connect you with nature is to offer you some plants. A lot of what we're doing here can be put in pots on patios, so you don't have to have a garden space. Some of the plants we have can actually be brought inside during the winter, so you can have them through the seasons. Let us know your space, your desires, your needs, and we will help you in any way we can. So thank you so much for joining us for this video today. If there's a topic you want us to cover, we'll do that. Someone has asked us to cover pavers and sidewalks and such like that, and we will, in the next couple days, we'll talk about all the different ways that we've used stone and rock and natural stone, and how we've created paths and walkways and the different ways we can do that. So that's something to look forward to. We'll be doing What's in Bloom through Instagram and on Saturday. So we hope to see you again soon. And if you have any comments or any questions, email us, put them in the comments. We will talk to you soon. Say bye, kitties.
Bye, kitties.